April 15, Mercury in Aries. What activates? Mercury entering in Aries accelerates everything mental. After the Mars-Neptune conjunction, confusion plus impulse, Mercury comes in to organize, but in a fast and direct way. This brings clear decisions, faster thinking, and need to speak and express yourself, which is the risk here. Mercury in Aries doesn't filter. It says what it thinks. It acts mentally without processing. This can bring arguments, impulsive words, rushed decisions. So be careful. You may think you see clearly now, when you are still coming out of Neptune fog. The key for this transit is do not confuse mentally clarity with fast reaction. And how you can use this strategically. Make decisions you've been postponing. Start something important about conversations. Cut what you don't or you no longer make sense. Not from the emotional residues of the previous day. Also, April 15, 16, the moon gets in Aries and it activates emotional reactions. What was already impulse now is felt in the body. This can generate emotional reactions, irritability, impatience, and the need to act immediately. Which is the emotional risk here? The moon in Aries doesn't process, it reacts. So you may see unnecessary arguments, emotional decisions, reactions that don't hold over time. So the key here is not everything you feel requires immediate action. Be aware that we are going to have the new moon in Aries on the 17th. So it's important that we have this, especially this moment is for us to take some regards about the things that we want to activate now, the things that we want to say now, because the new moon in Aries is the moment where we are going to see something for the next 6 months. And also you have to understand that this Aries time is like the most important events of this year 2026. So be careful with your reactivity and process the information. Okay, it's better for us to expect a little while in this conjunction that we are going to have on the Sunday with Mars and Saturn, because there is where we are going to be able to have all the information process and the radical moment of have a strategic time for us to go for the things that we want now. Okay, so also we are going to have on April 16 the previous day of the moon, the new moon in Aries, the Sun conjunction Chiron. What this activates? The conjunction of the Sun with Chiron in Aries directly touch our identity, ego, and personal wounds, but not in a soft way. Aries brings it up directly, exposed, without filters. What you might feel: sudden insecurity, the feeling of this is affecting me more than I thought, past wounds being triggered, conflicts with your identity, the need to defend yourself or react. This is a point of hypersensibility, even if it shows up as anger or impulse. Deep interpretation of this day, especially, Chiron is not just a wound. It is wound plus potential for awareness. So this day can show you where you react automatically, what truly hurts you, what needs healing in order to move forward. The key here is do not react from your wound, because Aries plus Chiron can lead you to attack, defend yourself, and close processes impulsively. Conscious use of this day And this energy is observe what is being triggering you, identify your patterns, become aware before acting. So this is important because it's preparing us for the new moon that is the most important new moon that we are going to have this year 2026. I repeat, because it's the moment where we have this stellium in this sign, a lot of planets there. We have Neptune, Saturn, Mercury, Mars, the Sun, the Moon, and Chiron. So this is a strong point of energy that is speaking directly to you, to me, to every one of us and the world of this new beginning in this new era. So we are going to talk about in the next video about the new moon, so you can have all the information that you need right now to start something that is important and that is something new in your life, in your projects, family, everything that you feel was stuck the last years and now is starting to move.